Let me tell you something, before dating apps and influencers, Tiffany Pollard, was the HBIC of reality TV romance. But right after me, another queen stepped up. Daisy De La Hoya. Daisy wasn't your average girl. She was the Rock of Love 2 runner-up, bringing her own brand of chaos to 2009's golden age of reality TV. No influencers, just big personalities, drama, and even bigger budgets. Daisy, with her platinum hair and smoky voice, was ready for her own show. And VH1 delivered. She was tiny but packed with wild rock and roll energy, searching for a soulmate who could keep up with her late nights and messy feelings. The mansion, over the top. The same house of horrors I survived, now filled with Daisy's dreams and disasters. Daisy wanted a man with a guitar, tight pants, and a few issues, basically a beautiful train wreck. The men, a special kind of disaster. From the first episode, it was pure glittery chaos. 2009 was all about too much eyeliner, low-rise jeans, and sky-high nonsense tolerance. Daisy of Love was the perfect storm. This wasn't about finding a husband, it was about finding a co-star for her wild life. Daisy cried almost every episode, but you couldn't help but root for her. She was the princess of the Sunset Strip, surrounded by jesters desperate to be her king. When people talk about great reality shows, Daisy deserves her flowers. She took heartbreak and turned it into power. 20 wannabe rock stars, Flex, Fox, Big Rig, competed for her heart. It was like a music video casting call gone off the rails. The stage was set, the cameras rolled, and Daisy dove into the glittery madness to find her leading man. It was a moment in time, baby. Now let's talk about the men. Imagine a hot topic exploded in a gym. Sensitive types, muscle heads, and pure chaos. Fights broke out over who was more rock and roll. Translation: who had the flattest hair iron and tightest shirt? The challenges? Writing terrible rock anthems and proving their bad boy status in the most ridiculous ways. The man-thems were legendary for their cringe. Meltdowns were constant. Grown men crying because Daisy talked to someone else for 5 minutes. Standouts: London, the pretty boy winner. Flex, obsessed with his own muscles. And Sinister, the king of drama and meltdowns. The house was a pressure cooker of testosterone and hair gel, with deep philosophical arguments about loyalty, all while wearing leather cuffs. The best part? Watching them act tough, then run to the diary room to complain. Daisy had them wrapped around her finger, too busy fighting each other to notice. It was fragile masculinity on parade, and I lived for it. Let's pull back the curtain. The real stars? VH1's editors, absolute savages. They turned minor drama into epic showdowns with music slow-mo and shady sound effects. Confessionals were used to expose every fake. Sweet to Daisy's face, shady in the diary room. Pop-up bubbles, endless replays, and snarky edits made the show iconic. The editing was a character itself, telling you who to love and who to hate. Villains got ominous music, Daisy's tears got sad piano. Pure manipulation, pure entertainment. Elimination ceremonies became life-or-death theater with dramatic pauses and sweaty close-ups. The editors were messy, brilliant, and unafraid to make people look bad. Without them, the show would have been half as fun. Thank you, VH1 editors, for making 2009 unforgettable. Why are we still talking about Daisy of Love? Because it was unapologetically itself, loud, tacky, emotional, and ridiculously fun. It captured a wild era before reality TV became all about branding. The chaos was pure, the magic unfiltered. It wasn't deep, it was comfort food for our brains. Grown men in eyeliner crying over a girl in a tutu. Escapism at its finest, Daisy was relatable. A girl with a broken heart trying to put herself back together. Today's reality TV is polished and calculated. Back then, it was raw, messy, and real. No filters, no managers, just beautiful disasters. Daisy of Love reminds us when reality TV felt real, even when it was absurd. Here's to Daisy, her rock and roll rejects, and the golden age of VH1. It's a wild ride that never gets old. Iconic, legendary, unforgettable. Now, if you'll excuse me, the HBIC needs to go count her money. Bow down.